Thank you.
Hello, morning, everyone. Good morning. Dr. Benny. Hi, Jeffrey.
Hi,
Good
Jeffrey.
morning. Good morning.
Ms. Johnson.
Good morning.
It's Julie.
Good morning.
It's Julie.
Hi, Julie. Good morning, Julie.
Hello.
My eyes are still focusing here.
I know. Engineer
Hi
Sushanta.
everyone, good morning from New York.
Good morning, Francis.
You, Julie.
I have not slept, but I'm alive and well.
Please, how many hours have slept?
Just
Last night?
just 45
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
That's all I had.
We are now live on YouTube, and YouTube's link is shared in our chat box. So co-host, please share to our groups so that if anyone can't join Zoom, he or she can enjoy on YouTube. So I'm just gonna start our formal program. I'm just doing some things. Okay, let's start. Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. It's great on passive day. Today we are really excited. We are fired up in so many ways. We actually enjoyed a very exciting events, exciting moments with our CEO Ash Mufareh, and we got our expected announcements today that we are looking for last 5 years. I think please keep muted your microphone if anyone not speaks. So it's a great journey, and I think it's our first destination of our 5-year journey. Definitely we will get more and more definitely on time, but it's our first phase, just beginnings, and it was really surprising to us. So thank you so much. Today is 1st September to remember. I'm Engineer Sushanta welcoming all of you to this webinar. And today, actually, we are gonna discuss how ONPASSIVE will change the world. We know that ONPASSIVE is gonna reshape the world, but how ONPASSIVE will do that, we'll just discuss on that. But initially, I like to say that to reshape or to change the world, actually, they need an economical revolution. And ONPASSIVE is exactly doing that. ONPASSIVE is gonna do the economical revolution through its technological revolution. So if there is economical revolution, that will be the first step or the main step to change or to reshape the world. Definitely we'll listen to our great elder brother, great leaders, Jeffrey Morlock, Chris Johnson, Jeanne, Alleva, Dr. Benny, Akram Hossain, and so many speakers are there. But Chris Johnson, he has been tight schedule. He will live for a limited time with us. So we will listen to Chris Johnson. But my dear friends, you know that Chris Johnson has a twin brother in Bangladesh. And his name, but Mr. Shuken Johnson. So we can say Shuken Johnson, actually his name is Shuken Chakma. So if we exchange, then Chris Chakma and Shuken Johnson. So I request Shuken Johnson, please come on the screen and introduce our great leader, our great friend, Chris Johnson. Over to Shuken Chakma.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, perfect. Go ahead. You look just
Thank you so much.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir. Hi, everyone. Hello, ONPASSIVE world. It's a great ONPASSIVE day. I am Shuken Chakma from Chittagong Hill Tax, Bangladesh. Indeed, my great pleasure to introduce my twin brother, Mr. Chris Johnson. Hey! Mr. Chris is my elder brother from another mother. He doesn't need any introduction. All ONPASSIVE world know him. We are really proud of him for his contribution to ONPASSIVE and to the founding members around the world. He always keeps us jolly, smiling, and very excited through these nice voice and words. He is retired from Ford Motors Company, USA. Now, Mr. Chris is a full-time amphibian with commitment to uplift humanity around the world through ONPASSIVE. Today, we are very happy him in us. Thank you so much. We are really proud of you, sir. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you. Thank you, Shukhen Johnson. Thank you so much for introducing Krish Chakma. Now, I request Krish, please come on the screen. Now, mic is yours. I would request
Wow.
few words on the topic.
Engineer Shoshani, that was an honor by Mr. Shukin there because number one, not only are we twin brothers, but he's a lot better looking than I am, that's for sure. It's an honor to be in a company that represents everyone in this world. You guys know I'm a big fan of Bangladesh. I've been bouncing around Bangladesh, all over Bangladesh for 3 years now. And I've met some of the most amazing people in my life. And I'm really glad that I get to take this journey with great, loving, God-fearing people. Absolutely blows me away. I'm still trying to absorb what we were told last night. Like I said, I tried to go to bed last night, but my phone was ringing off the hook and people were just excited. They wanted to talk. And Chris here wanted to go to sleep, but it didn't happen too well. I finally fell asleep in the wee hours of today in the morning, but I sleep. I tell everyone this, I sleep good because I know Onpassive has everything covered in my life. I call it my security blanket, where it took away my worries of anything that I had. It took away any stress that I had with this world. And I absolutely just adore it. I don't have enough good things to say about Ash Mufareh, but he's a great man. He's a great friend. I do consider him my brother, and you hear me all the time say lately, we got to go fishing, Ash. And I can't wait for that to happen. It's going to be a lot of fun, but to absorb what he told us last night is hard for me to do because I really got to sit down and think about it because it hasn't hit me yet. It will. But I think when it does hit me, I want to be sitting down and there's sometimes I just don't know what to say, but the excitement in my bones, knowing that there's something out there right now called Onpassive that will change anyone's life. And that's amazing, where the little person never had a chance. The person that's been trying to do things online for 20 years, never had a chance, but now not only do you have a chance, it's going to happen and it's going to help you. The one thing that I've loved about Onpassive is it took me away from the political world. It took me away from the hate. It took me away from I'm better than you, you're better than all that me, myself, and I stuff. When I came into Onpassive, I came in with an open mind to say, again, this has never been about me. It's never been about one individual. It's been about all of us individuals. We all believe in different things. We all have opinions. We all agree to disagree. But in the real world, that just never happens. And I can't wait for Onpassive to change this world because this world does need a superhero. And I believe Onpassive's got the biggest cape wearing, flying around saying, I want to fix you. I want to fix you. I definitely want to help you. Kids in this day and age that are still hungry, people in this day and age that are still on the street, in this day and age, they're shutting down mental facilities because of money. All right, just that should not be happening in this world. Onpassive, I believe, is going to change all that, and that's why I'm here. All right. There's no other reason for me to be here but the help of humanity, the love of people, and actually lifting people up way above you. All right. So anyone that's on here, one thing that I can't stress enough is never make Onpassive about you. Make it about your surroundings. Make it about people in your family. Make it about friends. Make it about people somewhere in the world that right now hasn't drank clean water in a week or even eaten food in 3 days. There's people out there right now in 2023 that are hungry and that are dying. Onpassive is opening up the doors. Onpassive is opening the floodgates. There is no one in this world that will not be affected by Onpassive in a giving way. Okay. I know there's 1,400,000 beautiful, loving founders, which I call my angels, that are going to go out there and take their little wings. And I know it looks funny, but they're going to be flapping all over the world. And not only are they going to go out and enjoy themselves, but they're going to, as they're enjoying themselves, look around behind every beautiful beach in this world, in every part of any country. There's someone that's starving. That's someone that's working on the street trying to make $100 a year. That is the honest to God truth. We got to change that. Can you imagine someone for 40 years, and I know this person that's made about $300 a year their whole life, what this person's life's going to be like when we change it? I'm going to tell you this, that individual is going to be the most giving person in the world because he spent 40 years of his life working 12 hours a day, trying to feed his family, doing whatever he could to feed his family. That's all going to change for him now. September 1st, if you guys think in the past 10 years, 15 years, not a lot of things happen good in September. We all know, I don't want to bring them up because I leave them in the past. Onpassive is starting off a brand new September 2023 to take away all the hurt and all the hard feelings that's happened in September. We now again have changed the world with a great attitude saying it starts today, September 1st. Goodness is going to come into your heart. Goodness is going to come into your life. I believe, listen, I know there's a lot of people that have different religions in here. I respect them all. I think we all talk to the big guy in the sky, God. He definitely is driving this company. He's definitely got into Ash and said, brother, this is what you need to do. And what did Ash tell us? Brothers and sisters, this is what we need to do. It's not a one-man show. It's got to be everyone. And that's what he did. We have people in every single country right now with the same mindset saying, wow, who can I help? Or, oh my gosh, I'm going to be able to feed my children every single day. Every single day. I'm going to be able to send my kids to the greatest school in the world, which is Academy, and let them learn what they want, free thinkers. There's so many things about Onpassive. I'm like Jeffrey Morlock. I could talk all day long about Onpassive and the good. And you know what? There's no bad in it. There's no bad in it. Now, people, they're punching us and stuff like that. That's okay. That's okay. I'm learning that every time I get punched, I get a lot stronger. I think God gives us a little hurt to remind us of who we are. All right. And that pain is to remind us. We think of bad things that's happened in our lives. Cancer, diseases, handicaps. These are all things to reminder to say, hey, number one, you're blessed because you don't have any of those. But number two, you're blessed because you can go out and help people that have these diseases, have these problems. Listen, there is a cure for everything. I believe that. There's a cure for everything. And I think a lot of it has been held back because of money. You know, oh no, if we fix that, we're not going to make any money. Whereas as far as the other way is, we're going to fix everything and we're still going to create wealth in the world. And I love that. But as far as this world is, it needs a superhero. As far as this world goes, it needs Onpassive. That's the honest to God truth. I've never been more excited in my life to be part of something because I'm going to tell you what, I'm an average guy. I spent 32 years working, actually over 40 years working for somebody else. And I did every dirty job in the world that you could think of, literally. And I came into Onpassive. I've been clean. I've been having really nice dress shirts coming on here. My fingers aren't bleeding. I've got no stitches since I've joined Onpassive. When I worked for Ford Motor Company and when I did construction jobs, I had stitches. I had broken bones. I broke my nose. My eyes were almost destroyed because of chemicals. My lungs and heart were almost destroyed because of chemicals, because of where I worked and how I worked. ONPASSIVE has clean, fresh air. It's ethical. It does want to do nothing but help you, never hurt you. Ash Mufareh will never say what some of my former bosses said, Chris, go take care of that. Yeah, I know it's dangerous, but just go do it. Ash Mufareh said, Chris, go fishing. Chris, go help that individual out, please. Enjoy your life and help other people. That's the only truly way I could thank the Mufareh family for what they did for all of us. That's the honest to God truth. As far as money, money comes and goes. But goodness, love, passion, and compassion, the very first day, if you've never helped someone that really needed it, that'll stay in your heart forever. I believe on your resume, when you go up to the big guy in the sky and says, wow, you did that for that person, didn't know him? Yes, Lord, I did do that, and I'm proud of it. And that's going to be the most proudest thing that you have all ever done, I believe, is helping someone. Sometimes I know individuals in this family that go above and beyond and help people out where they don't have a lot. And they've done it before in passive. Those are the people that I love to hear talk. Those are the people that I love to see. And I know a lot of people in passive have grown fond of, wow, that's pretty nice to help someone out. Even if you went out and just gave someone $1, it makes you feel good. But remember this, give with the right heart. If you're giving, if you're going to give to someone because you think it's going to make you popular or famous, that's the wrong way to give. Give with your heart. When you give something with your heart, it lasts forever. That individual, believe it or not, is going to have a mindset changes. Who's this guy that just helped me out? Who's this sister that just helped me out? That goes on forever, guys. You don't forget things. You don't forget things that are good. Think about in your life how many times something good happened in your life. And I think most of it right now is in passive. You don't forget those times. You definitely don't forget when your kids were born. You definitely want to forget when they become teenagers. That's part of life. But ONPASSIVE is going to not only create memories, it's going to give you memories. And we're going to talk about this way after we're gone. Our grandkids will be saying how these crazy people from all over the world, from Bangladesh, said, I believe in this guy, let's do it. And the wealth is going to explode, not just in money, but love and peace. And I truly believe because of ONPASSIVE, worlds are going to start creating love and compassion. Because you know what? I knew nothing about Bangladesh. I knew nothing about Australia, New Zealand, India, Germany. I knew nothing about what I read. Now, some of these countries, Papua New Guinea, I'm going to say it again. I never even knew about Papua New Guinea. All right. And I'm finding out some of the things that internet says about certain countries, it's not true. Because every time, yeah, there's one bad person, a few bad people in each country, but we outweigh them, folks. We outweigh them in every single country. The good lives in every country, and all we're going to do is shadow the bad. All right. Eventually, hopefully, those bad people turn themselves around, but we're not going to let them win. We are the correction to the corruption in every area. All right. Not just wealth. We want to fix everything. No, let me rephrase that. We're going to fix everything. It might not take a day. It might not take a week. It might take a year. It might take 3 years. But I'll be danged, we are going to do this together. And the world's going to know who ONPASSIVE is, not just because of the phenomenal products we have, but because of the love that this company was built with. Back to you. I'm talking. My voice is going crazy here.
Wow. Thank you, Krish. Actually, you are source of our energy, source of our excitement. We really get inspiration whenever we listen to you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. You have very rightly said, actually, ONPASSIVE has given such an opportunity that took away from any politics or any ugly works or any ugly places. We are now in such a good association over 200 plus countries, a global country. We never know each other. Now we are friends to each other. It's a great opportunity. We are now helping so many people, and ONPASSIVE has given us such that opportunity that now we are a giver. You have very rightly said, please give from your heart. And ONPASSIVE and our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, he's always just teaching us to do that. So we should follow our CEO, and we are and our leaders. We are really like-minded people, same mindset. Definitely, we have the same target. We will do much better for the unfortunate and less fortunate people around the globe. I know there are so many people around the globe. They are not even having their minimum food, cloth, or shelter. So ONPASSIVE is creating such a platform, such an opportunity. We would able to give them so many things for their better life. So it's a great opportunity. Chris, just a moment. I would our Mufareh will translate into our own language, because most of our people from our local community. If you have time, please live with us. If you are busy, I would say really our thanks and gratitude for being with us, for your nice word, for your kind presence. We are really grateful to you, Chris Johnson. Thank you so much. If you can leave, that's fine. If you can't, please go with your other works. But we are really happy having you in us.
Engineer, I gotta go do a live in 3 minutes, but I'm dedicating this live to Bangladesh because I love them. I'm gonna give them the biggest hey I've ever given out for all you individuals. And remember this, any kind of fear that you have, throw it away. Any kind of anger that you have, throw it away. ONPASSIVE is going to help with all that stuff. I'm telling you, you're just going to have to trust me on that. But once you learn to let go of fear and anger and hate, you know what you get? ONPASSIVE. That's what you get. When you release all those bad things from your mind, from your heart, what you get is ONPASSIVE. And ONPASSIVE times 1,400,000 is a whole bunch of people flying around with little angel wings saying, yes, we can, and we're going to do it. Thank you for having me, but I'm going to go give you a big shout out on my live today.
Second, Chris, you know that Bangladeshi peoples are very entertaining. And we have a very longest sea beach in our country. So you are always welcome to visit Bangladesh. Definitely you will visit. So we are eagerly waiting to entertain all our foreign friends in Bangladesh. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. God bless you all.
Now, Rupa, I would request Rupa, please translate into our own language.
Thank you, sir. This is a beautiful day today, 1st September. It's a remarkable for everyone, every ONPASSIVIAN. Sorry, sir? Now it's okay? May I start, sir?
Okay, it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir. Everyone, is good evening. It's a beautiful day today. Chris Johnson sir আমাদেরকে খুব সুন্দরভাবে বললেন যে ওনার এই অনপ্যাসিভ জার্নি ইভেন আজকের ডে পর্যন্ত ওনার যে বিউটিফুল এক্সপেরিয়েন্স। তো ফার্স্ট অফ অল আমি আমাদের দেশীয় ভাই ক্রিস জনসন যিনি, তাকেও থ্যাংক ইউ জানাতে চাই উইথ সিনিয়র ক্রিস জনসন। তো স্যার বললেন যে ক্রিস জনসন স্যার বলেছেন যে অলরেডি উনি 3 ইয়ার্স এই বাংলাদেশের আমাদের এই জার্নির সাথেও উনি যুক্ত আছেন। তো আমরা কিভাবে ওনাকে দেখছি যে লাস্ট নাইটে ওনার বলেছেন যে মানুষের যে এত উচ্ছ্বাস, ইভেন ওনাদের লাস্ট নাইট মানে আমাদের মর্নিং ছিল। তো আমরা এই সকাল থেকে আমরা সারাদিন এই উদযাপনটা করছি। তো অনপ্যাসিভ কিভাবে আমাদের লাইফ চেঞ্জ করতে যাচ্ছে, ইভেন আমরা আমাদের জীবনের যত স্ট্রেস আছে সেই স্ট্রেস থেকে ওভারকাম করতে পেরেছি, আই থিঙ্ক ওভারকাম করতে পেরেছি এখন পর্যন্ত। ক্রিস জনসন স্যারও সেটা বলেছেন যে আমার আর এখন কোনো স্ট্রেস নেই। অ্যাটলিস্ট আমরা এর জন্য থ্যাঙ্কস জানাই যে আমাদের গ্রেট সিইও অ্যাশ মুফারে স্যারকে। হি ইজ আ গ্রেট ম্যান, হি ইজ আ গ্রেট ফ্রেন্ড। তো আমরা এর পরবর্তীতে যাচ্ছি যে স্যার কিভাবে থ্যাংক ইউ জানিয়েছেন এবং বলেছেন যে আমরা একটি পরবর্তী চেঞ্জ করতে যাচ্ছি, কিভাবে প্রত্যেকের জীবন চেঞ্জ হতে যাচ্ছে। তো এর জন্য থ্যাংক ইউ অবশ্যই মুফারেহ স্যারকে, আমাদেরকে নতুন একটি দুনিয়াতে বা নতুন একটি যুগে পরিবর্তন করতে যাচ্ছেন। ইভেন সেখানে কোনো ডিসক্রিমিনেশন থাকবে না, আমাদের সবাই সমান থাকবে। ইভেন এটা কিন্তু আমাদের এখন আমরা বলি যে আমাদের বন্ধুত্ব বা যে কোনো জায়গায় সে একটি বড় পজিশন আছে, ক্রিস জনসন স্যার যেটি বলেছেন আমি সেখানে নেই, এরকম ডিসক্রিমিনেশন আর থাকবে না। আমরা ইচ এন্ড এভরিওয়ান ইজ ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল, ইচ এন্ড এভরিওয়ান ইজ পারফেক্ট এন্ড আমরা রাইট পজিশনে আছি। তো ক্যালকুলেট করে আমি যেটা পেয়েছি যে আমরা একটি প্যাসিভ চেঞ্জ দেখতে যাচ্ছি, ভবিষ্যৎ দেখতে যাচ্ছি। তো আমরা যারা বর্তমান সময়ে আমাদের পৃথিবীর অনেক অনেক জায়গায় কিন্তু ক্ষুধার্ত, মানে টাকার ক্রাইসিস বা আর্থিকভাবে অসচ্ছল মানুষ রয়েছেন। তো অনপ্যাসিভ এদের জন্যই কিন্তু মূলত বেশি চেঞ্জটা আমরা সহযোগিতার হাত বাড়িয়ে দিতে পারবো। এবং অনপ্যাসিভের মূল যে কাজটি হচ্ছে হিউম্যানিটি এন্ড লাভ, সবার জন্য ভালোবাসা, সকল মানুষের জন্য সেটি তৈরি করা। ইভেন আমাদের প্রত্যেকটি ফাউন্ডারকেও সেইভাবে অগ্রসর হতে হবে। ইভেন আমাদের স্যারের সাথে কাঁধে কাঁধ মিলিয়ে সেইভাবেই চলতে হবে। তো 2023 তে আমার মনে হয় যে নেক্সট আর কয়েক বছরে যারা অনপ্যাসিভের সাথে জড়িত আছেন তারা আর কেউ অসুখী বা ক্ষুধার্ত বা তাদের আর্থিক বা ফিনান্সিয়াল ক্রাইসিসের মধ্যে আর থাকবে না। তারা একটি নতুন, মানে আমরা প্যারাডাইম শিফট যেটা বলে থাকি, যে নতুন দুনিয়াতে আমরা পদার্পণ করতে যাচ্ছি। তো স্যার আরেকটু বলেছেন যে 1st ডিসেম্বর আমরা ফার্স্ট সেপ্টেম্বর আমরা আজকের দিনটা, ইভেন আজকে থেকে যারা 10-15 বছর আগেও যারা যেই সময়টায় ছিলেন, সেই সময়টা কিন্তু আমরা যেটা গেছে দ্যাট ইজ পাস্ট। আমরা কি পারিনি, মানে আমাদের অতীত কি ছিল সেটা আমাদের ম্যান্ডেটরি বা সেটা আমাদের জন্য এখন আর ভাবার বিষয় না। রাইট নাও আমাদের 1st সেপ্টেম্বর কি হয়েছে, দ্যাট ইজ আমাদের মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট ইন আওয়ার লাইফ। তো আজকে সকালে যেটা আমাদের স্যারও বলেছেন যে থিঙ্ক অ্যাবাউট দ্য 5 years ago, ওটা কিন্তু আর চিন্তা করার কোনো কিছু নেই। তো রাইট নাও প্রেজেন্ট টাইম ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। তো তার পরবর্তী অংশে স্যার যেটি বলেছেন যে কিভাবে আমাদের গুডনেস আমাদের হার্টে ধরে রাখতে হবে, আমাদের একে অন্যের প্রতি ভালোবাসাটা কিভাবে ধরে রাখতে হবে, ইটস মোর ইম্পর্টেন্ট। তো আরেকটি বড় কথা হচ্ছে যে আমরা আমাদের সন্তানদেরকে ক্রিস স্যার যেটি বলেছেন যে ও একাডেমির সাথেও আমরা এনরোল করতে পারবো। তার মানে আমরা আমাদের সন্তানদের ভবিষ্যৎও নিশ্চিত করতে পারছি। তো আমাদের এখানে ওরিড হওয়ার কোনো কারণ নেই। আমরা থ্যাঙ্কস জানাই যে গডকে এই প্ল্যাটফর্মে আমাদের সাথে যুক্ত করতে পেরেছেন। এবং পরবর্তীতে স্যার যেটি বললেন যে অনেকেই হয়তো বর্তমানে কোনো না কোনো ডিজিজ বা কোনো মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট মানে কষ্টকর কোনো ডিজিজের সাথে হয়তো মানে অসুস্থ হয়ে আছে। তো তাদেরকে টাকা দিয়ে বা তাদেরকে আর্থিকভাবে সহযোগিতা করার অ্যাবিলিটিও আমাদের এই অনপ্যাসিভিয়ানদের তৈরি হতে যাচ্ছে। তো অল ক্রেডিট গোজ টু আওয়ার মুফারেহ স্যার। তো মুফারেহ স্যার আমাদের এভাবে লাইভ ফিক্সিং করে দিচ্ছেন এবং আমাদের একটি বিলিফ যে মুফারেহ স্যার আমাদেরকে স্কাই পর্যন্ত টপ অফ দ্য টপে নিয়ে যেতে পারবেন, ওনার সেই অ্যাবিলিটি আছে। তো এর পরবর্তীতে আমরা বলতে চাই যে অনপ্যাসিভ কিভাবে গ্রেট মেমোরিজ হতে পারে সবার জন্য। আমাদের আমাদের সবার একটা সুইট মেমোরি হয়তো থাকে টিনেজ লাইফে, কিন্তু দ্যাট ইজ আওয়ার পাস্ট। বর্তমানে আমাদের অনপ্যাসিভ কিভাবে আমাদের গ্রেট মেমোরি তৈরি করে দিতে পারে, সুইটেবল মেমোরি তৈরি করে দিতে পারে, দ্যাট ইজ অনলি পসিবল ফর অনপ্যাসিভের দ্বারাই পসিবল। এবং সারা পৃথিবীতে উনি বলেছেন যে ক্রেজি পিপল মানে তারা এত বেশি এক্সাইটেড, এরকম মানে এই এক্সাইটমেন্টটা তৈরি করে দিতে পারে অনলি অনপ্যাসিভ। তো বাংলাদেশে এরকম আমাদের অনেক ক্রেজি ফাউন্ডারও আছেন যারা অনেক বেশি উৎসাহিত আজকে এই দিনটির অ্যানাউন্সমেন্টের পরে থেকে। তো আমরা লাস্ট একটি কথা বলতে চাই, যেটি ক্রিস স্যার বলেছেন যে আমরা হয়তো পাপুয়া নিউ গিনি, অস্ট্রেলিয়া অনেক দেশের মানুষকে আমরা চিনি না, কিন্তু বর্তমানে অনপ্যাসিভের বদৌলতে আমরা এই দেশগুলোতে প্রতিদিন ভ্রমণ করছি। কিভাবে প্রতিদিন ভ্রমণ করছি? ডিউ টু ওয়েবিনার আমরা কিন্তু জয়েন করছি এবং প্রত্যেকটা কালচারের সাথে আমরা নিজেদেরকে দেখতে পাচ্ছি। তো এইভাবে অনপ্যাসিভ একটি ফেনোমেনাল আমাদের জীবনের একটি ঘটনা, মানে গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ঘটনা হয়ে দাঁড়িয়েছে। এবং এভরি প্রোডাক্ট অফ অনপ্যাসিভ দ্যাট ইজ ফেনোমেনাল, একটি গুরুত্বপূর্ণ বিষয় ও অনপ্যাসিভের প্রতিটি প্রোডাক্ট গুরুত্বপূর্ণ সলিউশন। সো এই ছিল ক্রিস জনসন স্যারের কথা। ওভার টু হোস্ট।
Wow, thank you, Rupa. Thank you for your nice translation. one thing Chris mentioned that when he works in a Ford company, his skin wasn't so smooth. He had a shadow on eyes due to the effect of chemicals. Now he is super fresh because his skin is so nice fingers, nothing shadow. So everything makes him more younger. He is now getting younger and younger every day. And ONPASSIVE makes him like that. ONPASSIVE actually makes everyone like that. We are getting actually younger every day. Krish, do you like to say anything?
Yes. First of all, Rupa, thank you for that. That was beautiful. I wish I could speak Bengali. I did hear some words I know because you said them in English. Appreciate you. I love you, sister. I want to give a huge shout out also to my beautiful and loving sister, Jeanne Alleva, because Jeanne is the one that keeps me updated on a lot of Chris, there's a webinar here. Chris said, I said, oh, okay, I'm going to be there. And I want to tell her thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I love her for being a glorious shine of light in my life and all of our lives, who came out of nowhere and hit us by storm, just like it passes. I'm 2 minutes late. I have to go. I'm going to do a shout out, Bangladesh. Hey, 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 hey. I love you with all my heart. God bless you. I promise you this. When I come to Bangladesh, we're going to eat a lot of food together. I guarantee you that. Thank you, Sushanta, and everyone on the panel. I love you.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much for your kind presence. Oh my God. Thank you. Just to listen to our great leader, our great friend, Chris Johnson. He has his own life, so he has to live. No problem, no issue. Definitely, whenever he is free, then he will again come to us. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much. Now, my dear friends, we have with us our great elder brother, great leader, always evergreen, looks always evergreen actually. And he is a great support to us to make the webinar successful, to make it so colorful, and always he is advising with all his thoughts, all his knowledge, wisdom. So we are really grateful to him, and he is none but our great ONPASSIVIAN friend, Mr. Jeffrey Morlock. And we all know that Mr. Jeffrey Morlock here with us. And with this, Jeffrey, please go with the topic.
Wow, man alive. You know what, Chris, if you're still listening, I have to tell you, you were using all the buzzwords, and I have actually started, you guys might know that on occasion I try to write songs or poems or something, and this last one that I'm working on that I haven't quite given to Renata yet uses that phrase of letting go of fear. And there's a couple other phrases, and I'm like, he must be reading something. But you're spot on, brother, and we do love you. I know you said that you didn't have any stitches in quite a while, but you leave quite a few of us in stitches on an often basis. So thank you for all that you do. We certainly do appreciate that, and I certainly mirror the words to Jeanne and a lot of other leaders that, you know, each and every one of us, everybody on this platform is so significant in what we're doing and how we're pushing this whole thing forward. And I'm telling you what, I am so blessed to be a part of each and everything that I'm a part of. That is absolutely incredible. And this is honoring to me just to be able to be here and to be able to share. Now, I don't know if I can get as good as Chris was, but I was on a webinar yesterday with Deb McCormick in that group, the deep dive group, and we talked about the importance of ONPASSIVE and how ONPASSIVE is carrying out on the ONPASSIVE mission, which is, I mean, it's huge for the world. And every one of us here on this platform and outside of this platform that has anything to do with ONPASSIVE is a part of that. So if I can take probably 5 or 6 minutes just to kind of rehash and go through that and to remind some folks of what ONPASSIVE is really about and how it's doing what it's doing and how we all fit into that, that I think that would probably be a good thing, and I think we'd have some fun with it. Is that all right?
Yes, please.
Sushanta?
Yes, please go ahead.
Beautiful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate your invitation here. As always, it is an outstanding platform, and I do love to support it in any way that I can. Now, if you haven't gotten the understanding of the importance of ONPASSIVE, not just as a company, but its effect on a global scale. I'm hoping that maybe we can, this morning, in the next few minutes, take a lot of good information and bring it back to the surface of our brain so we can put it into a nice, neat little ball and go, oh, wow, that's right. That's kind of what we're doing. So I'm going to start by saying that ONPASSIVE is a company that has a mission to restore dignity, and it does that through lifting the human condition, lifting humanity, as it were, right? It's a corporate philosophy, and that philosophy, it promotes the sharing of global abundance. I mean, Ash has often said that abundance is there. We just got to be able to distribute it, in the sharing of human connection, and of course, lifting the human condition through that connection and through that abundance. And this philosophy undergirds everything that ONPASSIVE is, and it's clearly articulated in its vision statement. And that statement, believe it or not, has been around for quite a few years. Back in 2019, so it's been 4 years plus. I think it was the second quarter of 2019. I mean, I don't know how many of you remember specific events where you were, like 9/11. I can tell you exactly where I was when 9/11 hit us, right? Well, I know exactly where I was sitting. I know exactly what the spot and the couch and the conversation with Mr. Mufareh that I had about the vision for his company, because back then, it's still kind of like, wow, we're growing by leaps and bounds and the momentum's taken off. And so we specifically talked about the vision of the company. I took about a page and a half of handwritten notes, and the vision statement that came out of that was a boiled down version of those notes. So the vision statement is not something that popped up 2-3 years ago. It was 4+ years ago. It hasn't changed. And I would like to read that to you to remind us what we are with ONPASSIVE and where we're going, right? And Mr. Mufareh says, ONPASSIVE is the ultimate, complete, and unique digital marketing platform that ensures everyone succeeds, regardless of their background or ability, by offering the simplest environment with the highest standards and the most value, while sustaining the benefits of a global stimulus plan. Now, if you go back and read that at your leisure and take it word for word, you can see how this statement has unfolded every inch of the way as we've gone from 2019 and forward all the way to where we are now. And for those that are a little unsure, a stimulus is simply an incentive to stimulate economic growth. And that is exactly what is involved with lifting humanity. And in this sense, our vision defines the expected outcome of the ONPASSIVE journey. And we can follow that from way back then all the way. And we've always aimed toward that, which is namely the creation of a complete platform that ensures success and provides the most value with sustainable benefits. So, I mean, if you boil it down, that's what we're about. And you can see how we're doing that. And we're seeing it unfold in real time. I mean, look at today. I mean, Mr. Mufareh called September the month to remember, right? And today, September 1st, right, we can see that ONPASSIVE is accomplishing that vision statement and everything that goes along with it in a number of ways that all point to the heart. It all points back to doing what's right because it's right. Now, it primarily does this by providing a foundation to support that mission and that vision statement. Namely, it gives us a way to see heart, Mr. Mufareh's will, and it gives us resources to see that vision statement through. It gives us something to work with physically and even virtually to see this thing happen, right? And we've all come to know that that foundation I just explained as AI with heart. Now, that AI with heart really encompasses everything that ONPASSIVE is about. And that's what's stimulating the economic growth through our compassionate action now compassionate action is just it's an easy way to say that our compassion for one another and putting others before self is what's driving our activity for this economic growth, which is bringing abundance in and then sharing that abundance, simply put. Now, the second way, another way that ONPASSIVE accomplishes this mission is through its cutting edge technologies, which are placed on top of a state-of-the-art platform. We all know about that, AI driven, life is good for us. And it's a platform that's going to have whatever we need to successfully manage an online presence, right? And that's whatever that means for us, for you, right? It could be anything from amassing followers and huge audiences to manifesting wealth and abundance and sharing it. So whatever success is for you, you're able to accomplish it through this platform. ONPASSIVE also accomplishes this mission through us, the members, right, of founders and the future members and sellers that we're going to be bringing on as soon as we launch this thing commercially. And we've already started bringing on through the marketing and branding efforts of Mr. Mufareh and his dream team. It helps us in this way to give us the stuff that we need so that we can discover our own passion. And it does this, allows us to do this. It gives us the freedom to discover this through its culture, its products, and its services, and by following the example that we have right in front of us. I mean, Mr. Mufareh has set and sustained an example of giving and putting others before self. So we've got all the tools we need. I mean, this is to say that we're going to eventually have all the resources we need available that'll help us not only determine what our passion is in life, but the means and the resources to put that passion right out into compassionate action for the benefit of our families and communities, and also give us an ability to expand our individual passions globally, right, out for the greater good of the world and for humanity, if that's something that we want to do. Chris alluded to that a little bit ago when he talked about the very, very many varied needs that are in the world as far as just basics, you know, food, water, shelter, clothing, those sorts of things. And life is going to get real good for us probably sometime this coming week. And there's nothing to limit us except us, because we've got everything available within ONPASSIVE to make something that is truly, truly wonderful. And again, the mission is also accomplished by providing its members, us, with a means to abundance through Ash and the company's selfless generosity at a massive scale. There has been no company in the history of the world that I'm aware of, right, that is giving its founding members specifically, but it flows over into the sellers and resellers, rather, you know, and the new members coming in. It gives generously. One of Mr. Mufareh's quotes, not too very long, a couple of years ago, I think he said, you know, ONPASSIVE is not greedy when it comes to profit. And if you looked at or heard the commission rates that are coming out of what Mr. Ash was talking about, that's unheard of, unprecedented, where he's up in double digits, you know, 25% and higher, and those things. Most companies are down at the 1%, 2%, or 3%, and they consider you, you know, to be lucky to get that. So the massive scale of generosity, and by encouraging the culture of blessing others through that generosity, also by example, right? When we take advantage of that, we're going to have personal abundance and growth, and we're all encouraged to share that as we move forward into whatever it is that makes us happy. Now, having said all that, there's another quote too that I absolutely love that Mr. Mufareh put out. I think it was October 2020, a couple years ago. Almost 3 years. Wow, man, time flies when you're having fun, right? What a journey. And that quote is this, and this really sums up what ONPASSIVE is. So it says, you pay and you own the world. That's it. That's what ONPASSIVE is. Everything that you need to communicate, to learn, to educate, to earn, to connect with the world, to promote your business, to any activity that goes around your daily life, today's life, It's already in ONPASSIVE. Once you make that payment, the light goes on. And that is the point right here where we are at right now. Sometime in the next 24 to 48 hours, I would imagine that light is going to be able to be flipped on by you, because we're going to have a new O-Founders platform that's going to have subscriptions available. And as soon as we get into that and activate our accounts through those subscriptions, the light goes on, and I'm telling you, you're off to the races, and you will be in a position to be in the best shape of your life. I would certainly ask every one of us to take advantage of that, to share this within your comfort and ability, and just to bless those around you with information that lets them also say, wow, I need to take a closer look at this, and I need to become part of something that is changing the world like that guy is. So thank you very much. That's it for me. I certainly appreciate that, Sushanta, and I'm looking forward to the rest of your webinar. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, my dear great friend, elder brother. You have very rightly said, let it go, fear.
Yeah.
If you can, out of fear, then so many things can be achieved in our life. So it's a great sentence. And the mission and vision, you said, the mission, dignity and humanity. And the vision also, complete digital solution and marketing solution platform ensures succeed. And as Jeffrey mentioned, that the mission and vision has been written 4 years back, and still that is going on, and ONPASSIVE is following that. So it's quite, so how long-term thinking was given to write that mission and vision, we know that. So it's a great company that is never thought about making money, rather always think that how can we give money to the people, those actually are needed. So thank you, Jeffrey. I would request Rupa, please translate into Bengali the gist of his space.
Thank you once again, sir. Thank you, Jeffrey Morlock, sir, for your kind speech. স্যার যেটি বলেছেন যে আমরা এখন বর্তমানে এমন একটি অবস্থানে আছি, মনে হচ্ছে যে আমরা ওয়ার্কিং লাইক এ হেভেন, স্বপ্নের মধ্যে একটা অবস্থানের মধ্যে আছি। সো আমরা সবাই রেডি, এবং থ্যাঙ্কস এই যা আমাদের জন্য যা কিছু ব্লেসিংস, ইনক্রেডিবল যা কিছু আছে, সবকিছুর জন্য আমরা থ্যাঙ্কস জানাই অ্যাশ মুফারেহ স্যারকে। তো স্যার বলেছেন যে গতকাল মানে ওনাদের সময়ের যে সময়টা থেকেই যে ওনার কাছ থেকে অনেক মেইল আসছে। তো আমাদের এই মিশন ভিশন সবকিছু এখন ONPASSIVE-কে ঘিরে। আমরা ধন্যবাদ জানাই, এবং আমরা নিজেরাই নিজেকে এত বেশি খুশি যে আমরা এর পার্টে, ONPASSIVE-এর পার্ট হিসেবে আছি। তো পরবর্তীতে আমি যেটা বলতে চাই যে গ্লোবাল স্কেলে আমাদের গুড ইনফরমেশন যেটাকে আমাকে নিতে হবে, তো আমাদের নিজেদের মাইন্ডসেট আগে ঠিক করতে হবে, এবং আমাদের পুরোপুরি কাজটি হচ্ছে যে আপলিফটিং হিউম্যানিটি। ONPASSIVE-এর কাজ মানে মূল উদ্দেশ্য যেটা, আমরা এখানে কর্পোরেট ফিলোসফির কথা স্যার বলেছেন যে কর্পোরেট ফিলোসফি জিনিসটা কি, অ্যাকচুয়ালি শেয়ারিং দ্য হিউজ কানেকশন। অ্যাটলিস্ট আমার সাথে আমার বিজনেস পারপাজে বা আমার পরিচিত মানুষের সাথে কানেকশনটা বিল্ড আপ করা, তো আমার তাতে বিজনেস স্ট্র্যাটেজি আরো বাড়বে, আমার পরিচিতি, আমার বিজনেসের প্রচার তাদেরকেই হবে, তাদের মাধ্যমেই হবে। তো এটাই হচ্ছে আমাদের কর্পোরেট ফিলোসফি। স্যার যেটি বলেছেন যে 2019-এর স্পেসিফিক উনি ইভেন্টের কথা বললেন যে স্পার্কিং, মানে উনার কথায় অ্যাশ মুফারেহ স্যারের সেই কথাগুলো কানে লাগার মতো ছিল, এবং আমরা অ্যাশ মুফারেহ স্যারের সেই কথাগুলো বর্তমানে যদি দেখি যে একই সময়ে উনি সেটাকে ধরে রেখেছেন, কিভাবে আপলিফটিং হিউম্যানিটি, কিভাবে প্রোগ্রেস করতে হবে, মানুষের জন্য প্রোগ্রেস করতে হবে, এবং আমাদেরকে নিজেদেরকে পার্সোনালি আমাদের পার্সপেক্টিভ চেঞ্জ করতে হবে, সেটা উনি বললেন যে অ্যাশ মুফারেহ স্যারের সেটা এখনো তার কানে লাগছে। সো নাম্বার অফ ওয়েজ উনি আমি কিভাবে আমরা মানুষকে হার্ডলি আমরা চেষ্টা করে বা উন্নতি করতে পারি সেটার কথা বলেছেন। সো আলটিমেটলি আমাদের ইকোনমিক গ্রোথ আমাদের নিজেদের ইচ্ছার উপরে ডিপেন্ড করে, এই কথাটি বারবার বলেছেন যে আমরা নিজেরা যদি নিজেদেরকে উন্নত করতে চাই তাহলে আমরা অবশ্যই এই ONPASSIVE-এর মাধ্যমে সেটা আমরা করতে পারবো, কারণ এখানে আমাদের জন্য পর্যাপ্ত সুযোগ রয়েছে। আমাদের সবকিছু AI ড্রিভেন গুডস, AI ড্রিভেন প্রোডাক্টস, তো তো এনিথিং আমরা যা কিছু করতে চাই, যা কিছু করা সম্ভব অনপ্যাসিভের দ্বারাই আমাদের নিজেদেরকে তৈরি করা বা আমাদের পরবর্তী ফিউচার তৈরি করা সম্ভব। তো প্রত্যেকটি প্রত্যেক ফাউন্ডারের জন্য এবং ফিউচার কাস্টমার সবাই কিন্তু এখানে বেনিফিটেড, এই কথাটি উনি উল্লেখ করেছেন। এবং আরেকটি কথা বলেছেন যে কম্প্যাশন আর নেশন, আমাদের নিজের প্রতি যে মানে নিজেদের কাজের প্রতি যে ভালোবাসা, সে কম্প্যাশনেট হতে হবে আমাদেরকে। সো গ্লোবাল হিউম্যানিটি আমাদের লাইফ গোয়িং অন, এটাও বললেন যে আমরা কিভাবে ভবিষ্যৎ বা আমাদের জীবনকে আরো উন্নতির দিকে নিতে পারবো। আমরা কামিং উইকসে মানে আরো কয়েক সপ্তাহের মধ্যে যে কিভাবে অনপ্যাসিভ আমাদের জন্য পরিবর্তন নিয়ে আসছে, কি চেঞ্জ নিয়ে আসছে, সেটাও আমরা আশা করি মানে অনপ্যাসিভ স্যারের কাছে সেটা আশা করছি এবং সেইভাবে আমরা এগিয়ে যাব। এবং আমরা স্যারকে একটা জিনিস আমরা উল্লেখ করতে চাই, তার মতো কাইন্ড হার্টেড সেলফলেস পারসন, এতটা জেনারসিটি পারসন আমরা কিন্তু এ যাবৎকালে আমরা পাইনি। তো আমরা এই অনপ্যাসিভের অপরচুনিটি গুলো সবার সাথে শেয়ার করব, এভাবে আমরা আমাদের পরবর্তী জীবন এবং প্রোগ্রেসটা তৈরি করতে পারবো। ধন্যবাদ স্যার।
Thank you, Rupa. Thank you so much for your nice translation. It's quite tough to translate because the pronunciation of Jeffrey is original American, so it's not so easy to understand for our community. But yet we have tried to understand our best and to deliver to our community in our own language. Yes, as you said, Ash is not only generous, I think, but he is very genius. Without, if it wasn't, I don't know, I actually get astonished how a business can offer 25% commission on the total revenue, not on the total profit. 25% commission on the revenue. Oh my God, how is it possible? I don't know. Sometimes I think that Ash is a businessman, he's a tech savvy, he's well experienced in digital marketing. At the same time, I think he is a very good musician also in the business era. And he knows how to do business, how to do marketing, how to make happy the associated people, that is founding members, affiliates, and resellers. So he's a great man, highly intelligent and talented people, and definitely he has a very dream team. So compiling all of those, it's a great opportunity for all of us, those who are already into ONPASSIVE and those who will get into ONPASSIVE in future. So it's a done deal, and the success, it's confirmed the success for everyone. It's wonderful. So I am sure that you will live. So I request again, Jeffrey, your finishing line or bottom lines for today.
Wow. I kind of said my whole piece there. I mean, I was expecting some more leaders to talk and things to happen here. It's such an exciting time, you know, and last night for me, I agree. You know, there's a lot of us that didn't get a lot of sleep last night. You know, I mean, if we will take just some time to reflect on where we're at and where the journey has taken us from, and just enjoy where we are this moment. Just enjoy and understand this thing has been, it's been a long time coming as far as I mean, all things being relative, you know. I mean, businesses like ONPASSIVE, if we look at what ONPASSIVE has accomplished, they should have done it probably in 12 to 15 years. But they've done it in 5. And it's absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, it's been a roller coaster. But man, what a great time. And to now sit right here at the precipice of launch, I mean, real launch, real commercial activity happening with that flagship product, which is a phenomenal, superior, dominating product, right? Connect. There is no other product that'll even come close to it, with its features, with its functionality, with its ease of use, with its colors. with the way that it's put together and the things it'll do, not to mention the connectivity within the ecosystem. I mean, it's just, it will blow your mind. I mean, wow. Be grateful for where we are right now on the way to where we're going. Because as good as this is, we don't know the half of it yet. As good as this is, I loved what Mr. Mufareh said last night, you know. How many times did he say, not much? Not much. Any other company, what are they going to offer you? Not much. Any other company, how are they going to treat you with respect or anything of that nature? Not much, they won't. Enjoy where you're at, appreciate where you're at. Continue, I mean, lift up Mr. Mufareh and his family. You guys, you have no idea what that man has gone through and continues to go through for us, for the mission, for ONPASSIVE, for humanity. We need to appreciate that. And tomorrow or the next day, when that subscription is available, take advantage of it. We were preparing a long time ago to be in the best shape of our lives. We're here. We have arrived at that pivotal moment. So the question is, what are we going to do now with this massive heart-led company called ONPASSIVE that's already got a global reach and has extended that global reach to each and every one of us here and beyond here, has put in our hands literally the resources to reach out to the world and to change the world one by one by one by one by one, with such a net, a global net of founders that are led by heart and resultant resellers and new members coming in. There'll also be users that will also catch the vision because of how you are acting and you are reacting to things that are happening within ONPASSIVE. And so we're just going to grow and grow and grow and grow. And my apologies, I didn't mean to get out of soapbox, but if you can grab the magnitude of where we are in the moment, it's going to help you shift your direction. It's going to help you aim, and it's going to let you look for a trajectory for you and for your passionate action that is commensurate with what you want to do in your life and in line with the corporate philosophies and the AI with heart and the love and compassionate action flowing from ONPASSIVE. Just get a grip on that. There is no pressure here. You can do as little or as much as you want, and the only one stopping you is you. And do it as you will. It's all good because you're all significant. And even if just one of us touches one person, that one is liable to go out and touch 1 million, or vice versa. You just don't know. But you have this power now. You are empowered. ONPASSIVE is a very empowering, wonderful, wonderful entity for global good and for lifting humanity. We're all part of it. Just go after it and appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you so much for your additional words. Yes, we are now really real commercial, and hope within a day or two we are going to have our new OES, and I'm sure there will have our payment system so that we can subscribe our products. Then our real game will start to change our life, and definitely that will impact on our family, on our community, on our country, on the whole world. In that way, one after one, ONPASSIVE will change the whole world through the founding members. So he's telling that compassion in action. So we have to have the compassion in our action. There is a corporate philosophy. We should follow that. Definitely we'll do much, much better. we will have the connection. Definitely, we will share our company, we will share our opportunity. Definitely, they will share to others. It will be viral and super viral, and ONPASSIVE will lead the whole business world. And the product OConnect is a very revolutionary product. We know that is superior and dominating to any or existing audio video conferencing era. So thank you so much, my dear brother Jeffrey Morlock. Actually, we never invite you. You are the part of this webinar always. So we never invite you. You always be here. You will be here. You are every time you are here. You are part of this. It is your webinar. So we never like to invite you. So thank you so much for your nice sharing. And Rupa, you will please translate into Bengali, and hope you will live. But again, I'm thanking you for being with us and for sharing your nice space, nice experience also. Thank you so much. Rupa, please translate into Bengali.
Thank you, sir. Jeffrey Morlock sir তার লাস্ট পার্টে যে কথাগুলো বলেছিলেন বা বললেন, জাস্ট আমি তার কথার সাথে একমত। জাস্ট আমরা একটা দীর্ঘ সময় পার করে এসেছি, এবং এখন যে জার্নিটা আমরা দেখছি বা আমরা পাচ্ছি, জাস্ট এনজয়, এই সময়টাকে এনজয় করার মতো। আমরা একটা লম্বা সময় পার করে এসেছি। এখন বিজনেস অন প্যাসিভ এর মাধ্যমে যেটা হতে যাচ্ছে, আমাদের একটা দুর্দান্ত ঘটনা হতে যাচ্ছে। তো আমরা এভাবে নিজেদেরকে সেট করব যে আমরা রিয়েল পার্সনের সাথে আছি এবং রিয়েল প্রোডাক্ট আমরা পেতে যাচ্ছি। অনপ্যাসিভ এর ও কানেক্ট এই প্রোডাক্টের সাথে বর্তমানে কোনো কিছু কম্পেয়ার করা চলে না। সো আমরা এই জন্য গ্রেটফুল টু আওয়ার অ্যাশ স্যার। আর তার পরবর্তীতে স্যার যেটা বলেছেন যে আমরা অনপ্যাসিভ এর যে মিশন সম্পর্কে বললেন, যে আমরা কিভাবে অনপ্যাসিভ আমাদেরকে নতুন অবস্থানে নিয়ে যেতে যাচ্ছে, এবং কিছুদিনের মধ্যেই হয়তো আমরা আমাদের সাবস্ক্রিপশন বা ওইএস এর নতুন ভাবে পদার্পণ করার অবস্থানটি আমাদের চলে আসবে। তো তার জন্য আমরা অনপ্যাসিভকে ধন্যবাদ জানাই, এবং অনপ্যাসিভ অলরেডি আমাদেরকে গ্লোবালি রিচ করে দিয়েছে। এই রিচ মানে আমাদেরকে পৌঁছে দিয়েছে, এবং আমরা নিজেরা যতটুকু আমরা পার্সোনালি হয়তো মানুষের কাছে যতটা পৌঁছতে না পারছি, কিন্তু অনপ্যাসিভ এর রিসোর্সের মাধ্যমে আমরা সবার কাছে কিন্তু পৌঁছে গেছি অলরেডি। তো ফাউন্ডাররা এখানে বাই হার্ট আছে, এবং অনপ্যাসিভ তার ফাউন্ডারদেরকেও সেভাবে চালনা করছে, যে লেড বাই হার্ট বলেছেন উনি, কিভাবে হার্ট দ্বারা বা নিয়ন্ত্রিত হচ্ছি আমরা। সো আমরা পরবর্তীতে আমাদের এই অ্যাকশনটা, আমাদের এই কার্যক্রমের সাথে কিভাবে আমরা রিঅ্যাক্টিং করব, বা আমরা আমাদের অ্যাকশন রিঅ্যাকশন কি হবে, সেটাও স্যার বারবার বললেন। তো আমরা এখানে উপলব্ধি করতে পারছি যে আমাদের প্রোডাক্ট আমরা ম্যাগনিটিউড হতে যাচ্ছি। ম্যাগনিটিউড মানে আমরা কি বিশেষ আকর্ষিত হয়ে যাচ্ছি, কিন্তু মানে সবার কাছে গ্লোবালি। তো এইভাবে আমাদের সিগনিফিকেন্ট, আমাদের পর্যালোচনা করা বলে বোঝাতে পারি যে আমরা কতটা পাওয়ারফুল হয়ে যাচ্ছি অনপ্যাসিভ এর দ্বারা। ধন্যবাদ স্যার, ওভার টু হোস্ট।
Wow, thank you, Rupa. Thank you so much for your nice translation for our local community. আপনারা যারা বাংলা ভাষাভাষী আমাদের সাথে আছেন, হোপ আমাদের গ্রেট লিডার্স উনি যে বলছেন সেটা আমরা বাংলা ট্রান্সলেট করার চেষ্টা করছি। তারপরে এটা আমাদের ইউটিউবে থাকবে, যদি আপনারা মনে করেন যে কোনো সময় আপনারা ইউটিউব থেকে দেখে নিতে পারবেন। Now we'll listen to our another great leader, our great friend Jeanne Alleva. Always she is so supportive. We are really thankful and grateful to Jeanne. Thank you so much. Jeanne, now mic is yours.
Dhanawad, Engineer Sushanta. Wow, I'm so excited to have Chris here today. Jeffrey, your words are so beautiful. We're talking about how Onpassive will change the world. First, I have to say, Tomake Abardeka Khub Balo Lagche. It's so nice to see you again. I'm so glad to be here, so honored always. Chris talked about, when he talked about how Onpassive will change the world, essentially he's saying angels are going to be unleashed in this world. We're going to have 1 million of us flying around, creating change. Jeffrey talked about restoring dignity. How beautiful is that? Restoring dignity and lifting the human condition. And I have just 3 ways that I feel that ONPASSIVE is going to change the world. And the first of those is thinking differently. It's the only way that change can occur is if you think in a different way than you cannot solve a problem with the same thinking that created it, right? You have to think differently to bring yourself out of that problem thinking and into solution thinking. So ONPASSIVE will change the world by thinking differently. ONPASSIVE bishoke bodle debe. ONPASSIVE bino bhabe chinta kore bishoke bodle debe. That's the first. The second is ONPASSIVE will change the world by unleashing creativity. And this one is close to my heart. Creativity is who we are as human beings, but it's been suppressed so much for decades, millennia, right? So by ONPASSIVE unleashing that creativity, it's going to increase our joy, free our minds, and foster new ideas and solutions, which will then have a ripple effect and go out and help the planet, because we won't be held down. We will be thinking like children again, where everything is possible. There's nothing that is not possible for us. So that is ONPASSIVE Shri Jeanne Shalada Prakash Kore Bishoke Bodle Debe. ONPASSIVE will change the world by unleashing creativity. And the third is ONPASSIVE will change the world by dusting off and igniting and enabling those dreams of ours, the dreams of millions of people with untold results. Just imagine when all of us are achieving our dreams, going after our dreams, just imagine what's going to result from that. It's all positive. Only good will come from ONPASSIVE. So ONPASSIVE, loku loku manushe shapnoke shakom kore bishoke bodle debe. I hope I got that right. ONPASSIVE bishoke bodle debe. ONPASSIVE will change the world. And Ashedim. Today is the day that we are going to do it. This is the day that it all happens. It all starts, I should say. It's just the beginning of the first product, the first solution going out into the world. And it's just, oh my goodness, it's just a snowball. From there, it's going to get bigger and better and more exciting. So I want to say Dhanawad, Engineer Sushanta, and the last thing, apni keyboard poribortene jono prostut. Are you ready for big changes? Because they're coming. We are blessed to be here. Amradono, oh my goodness, just you're going to get me going. I'm so happy to be here, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Dhanawad.
so many Bengali sentences. So nicely she said. It's very good. তোমাকে আবার দেখে ভালো লাগছে I'm really happy seeing you again. So nice words. And also she says that আমার আপনার স্বপ্ন পূরণ করে সারা পৃথিবীকে বদলে দেবে. That is ONPASSIVE will change the whole world, fulfilling our dreams. And she has said in our own language. So how interesting that is. And are you ready for the change? আপনি কি পরিবর্তনের জন্য প্রস্তুত? কঠিন শব্দ, those are really tough sentence, not so easy sentences. She has already mentioned. Thank you, Jeanne, for your nice words. Now I request Rupa, please translate it into our own language.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, Jeanne Alleva ma'am, for your you have told in Bengali, but I like to say in English. And thanks for your Bengali phrases. Jeanne Alleva ma'am যেটি বলেছেন যে অলরেডি ক্রিস স্যার, জেফরি স্যার যেটা বলে গেছেন যে জেফরি তারা কিভাবে এই অনপ্যাসিভ এর চেঞ্জ, এই ওয়ার্ল্ড কে চেঞ্জের ব্যাপারে তারা বলে গেছেন। সো তাদেরকে উনি ধন্যবাদ জানান এবং উনি অনপ্যাসিভ এর এই চেঞ্জটাকে, অনপ্যাসিভ এর পদার্পণটাকে আমাদেরকে জাস্ট একটি বলেছেন যে এঞ্জেল এসে মানুষের জীবনে যেরকম পরিবর্তন করে দেয় বা স্বর্গীয় দূত এসে মানুষকে যেরকম একটা মুক্তির পথ দেখায় সেই রকম ভাবে তুলনা করেছেন। অলরেডি জেফরি স্যার আমাদেরকে বলেছিলেন যে হিস্ট্রিক্যালি চেঞ্জ হতে যাচ্ছে এবং হিস্ট্রিক্যাল আমরা ডিগনিটি সম্মান পেতে যাচ্ছি তো সেক্ষেত্রে জিন আলিবা ম্যাম ফার্স্ট অফ অল বলেছেন যে কিভাবে চেঞ্জটা আমাদের এই গ্লোবালি যে চেঞ্জটা আসতে যাচ্ছে অনপ্যাসিভ এর দ্বারা, এটা শুধুমাত্র অনপ্যাসিভই এভাবে চিন্তা করতে পারে, ডিফারেন্ট ওয়েতে মানুষের জন্য চিন্তা করেছে। সেকেন্ডলি বলেছেন যে মানুষের মধ্যে যে ক্রিয়েটিভিটি আছে সেটাকে আনলিশ করা, দ্যাট মিনস মুক্ত করে দেয়া। সেটা বছরের পর বছর ধরে হয়তো মানুষের মধ্যে যে ক্রিয়েটিভিটিটা ছিল সেটা কেউ হয়তো প্রকাশ করতে পারছিল, কেউ পারছিল না, কিন্তু অনপ্যাসিভ এসে আমাদেরকে সেই হেল্পটা করেছে এবং অনপ্যাসিভ প্ল্যানেটকে এমন ভাবে হেল্প করতে যাচ্ছে বা রিশেপ করতে যাচ্ছে, তো সেখানে এভরিথিং ইজ পসিবল ফর আস। আমাদের সবার জন্যই সবকিছু একটা পর্যায়ে পৌঁছানো সম্ভব হবে। এবং থার্ডলি আমরা যেটা পাচ্ছি ওনার কথা থেকে যে আমাদের ড্রিমটাকে, আমাদের স্বপ্নটাকে এবং সেটাকে একটি আলো দিয়ে আমরা অনপ্যাসিভের মাধ্যমেই এটাকে সম্পূর্ণ রূপ পেতে পারি। তো এভাবে আমাদের স্বপ্নটাকে আমরা কল্পনাটাকে এমন একটা পর্যায়ে নিয়ে যেতে পারি যে আমরা বর্তমানে আজকে যে অবস্থানে আছি ভবিষ্যতে কিন্তু আমরা আরো বেশি উন্নতির জায়গায় পৌঁছে যাব। তো এই সবকিছু সম্ভব একমাত্র অনপ্যাসিভের দ্বারা। এটা জাস্ট একটা আজকের দিনটাকে উনি উল্লেখ করে বলেছেন জাস্ট শুরু, আমাদের প্রোডাক্টের আজকে শুরু, এটা ভবিষ্যতে আরো নতুন নতুন পর্যায়ে আমরা দেখতে পাবো। ধন্যবাদ স্যার, ওভার টু ইউ।
Thank you, Rupa. It's just a start, just begins today. More are coming, so we should be ready to accept all of those. And I'm sure very quickly we are going to have more products, more tools, applications. Now, as she said that creativity, unleashing creativity, definitely we have lots of creativity, but ONPASSIVE has given us chance to unleashing all those creativity. And the digital transformation that makes all automated, all the business making makes automation, and that will help all the business marketing, sales, even in the customer service. And it is required, all those tools and applications are required for all kinds of business, whether a small, big, or large businesses. So through those digital transformation also, ONPASSIVE will change the business world. Business world change means economical world. Economical change means it's the change of eradication of poverty. So many things will be happen in the world. So thank you so much. Thank you, Jeanne. Now we'll listen to our great friend, Dr. Benny. Dr. Benny, please come up with your nice words.
Greetings. Oh man, Engineer Sushanta, I am so honored to be here. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. But before I proceed, I really want to thank Brother Jeffrey, Sister Jeanne, Brother Chris, Sister Rupa for, for her translation. I appreciate what she's doing to all of us here, so everyone can really understand what is going on. But the most important thing is, I want to thank our Heavenly Father for sending our visionary to all of us. This visionary decided to accept the callings from our Heavenly Father. As you all know, that ONPASSIVE is owned by Jehovah God. He decided, he said no, he wanted to choose somebody. Remember, we have 8 billion humans on earth. Why did he choose Mr. Mufareh? Because he knew that he will do something. And he made a statement that either I do or I die. That was his statement. As we all know that he is here to correct corruption, eradicate poverty, and to uplift humanity. Our main goal here, his main goal, or what should I say, his mission, is to uplift humanity. How is this company going to change the world? As we all know that all of us need freedom, right? Freedom from 9 to 5 job. He has given us freedom. Today is September 1st, Do you guys know I did not sleep? September 1st, he made a lot of people or brand ambassadors, they cried because they never knew something was going to happen this fast, despite the fact that we have other people or brand ambassadors that they were impatient. But he said, our CEO stated that we can feel as arrogant as we like because we will not abuse humanity. He also stated that, Ash Mufareh, fire up Mufareh, and I was born to change the world. That's what he says. We are going to reshape and recharge the world and solve global issue. As we all know, we have a lot of global issue. There are a lot of people, humans on earth that are suffering. You guys know that. Most importantly, our underprivileged children, the orphanage, the widowers. You have a lot of homelessness in this country and all over. They are suffering. He is going to reshape the world because if you and I, with the opportunity that he has given you and I, we saw the vision, right? So the only way for us also to change the world is for us to go now and share this opportunity to the rest, because he did that to you and I. A lot of people did not see it. You and I saw it, and we accepted it as well. Now, we are going to help the individuals, those who are in need. Now, how is he going to change the world? You guys know that we have all the resources, our products or solutions. We have more than 50, and we will have more and more solutions being created, or should I say developed. Now, there are a lot. We have what? The federal government, the state government, financial institution, educational, right? And health, and the rest, even law firms and the rest. We have the solutions. Our company will rechange or reshape the world with our resources or the solutions that we have. Now, remember that there are some people, or should I say some countries, that they have poor electricity. With the poor electricity, because of what has happened today, it's going to help those who are suffering with electricity. Now, when it comes to our underprivileged children, right, we have like more than 1 billion underprivileged children around the globe. Now, how is ONPASSIVE going to reshape these our kids? Because of the knowledge that you and I have, the vision, these kids will not suffer again. As you guys know, that some of them don't have shoe to wear. They don't have food to eat. They don't have shelter, no water, clean water, right? Now, even if they go to the classroom, hey, they don't even have chair, or should I say a seat or desk for them to sit down, pencil to write. Now, but in order for them to understand what is going on in the class, they have to be nourished, right? If there is no food, these children will not pass the exam. And in Africa, please, I know I'm from Africa, some of us, we beat the kids because they fail exam, but not knowing that they were not treated well. Now, with ONPASSIVE, we will have the apples in order to help these kids, feed them, clothe them. They will study, and they will pass that exam. Education, as you all know, to me, education is a key to success. Without education, I am nothing. To be good is not good enough. You have to exceed expectation. People may not know the importance of education. For our children, look, I was looking for a job again, despite the fact that I have a small job. Some of the job they're asking for a PhD. I'm not lying. Without a PhD, you will not get that particular job. So, hey, with the products that we have, our children will not suffer again. Nutritional education, public education, people will not have problem with jobs again. If you and I, remember Mr. Ash has already shared this opportunity to you and I, right? And we have the knowledge. Now, there are a lot of people who are suffering. They are jobless. They need help. If we can go out there and introduce Onpassive to them, I'm telling you, they will never suffer again. The only way for them to accept this job is when we start receiving the apples, we show that, not that we're going to show them how much we make, but we let them know that there is an opportunity here. You will not suffer anymore. Onpassive is the best company in the world. We have the best CEO in the world. He hired the most talented employees. You have the developers, the quality assurance, right? You have the designers, human resource. They are working, these our tech brothers and sisters are working sleepless nights just to make you and I to be happy. Come on. Because of the knowledge they have. Remember that a lot of companies will come to our company to buy the resources. You guys know that? The products that we have or the solutions. Companies will come to us. Let me tell you, there are a lot of things that our company will do to change the world. Most importantly, this our protocol or bless is here to help a lot of humans who are suffering in Africa, Bangladesh, India, wherever, all over the globe. Onpassive is going to help change them. I want to take this moment to thank Mr. Mufareh, his entire family, for helping us, accepting the call. I want to thank his dream team, Brother Kamal, Brother Nazar, Professor Susan, and the whole media team. Most importantly, the tech brothers and sisters, they have done a lot to us. They are the one to reshape the world, despite the fact that you and I will do the same thing. Thank you so much, Brother Sushanta. I cried last night. I said, September 1st? Thank you, Father. I want to thank our Jehovah God for what he has done to all of us. And I want to thank you guys that you guys did not quit. You guys decided to be patient. Thank you, Brother Sushanta, for giving me this opportunity. My name is Dr. Benny, and I believe I'm going to change the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your nice deliberation. Now, Ash has changed his word, do or die. Now he's telling, do or die daily. That is triple D. And you know that Onpassive has abundance of sources, resources, solutions that will help all the individuals, all the business, and that will ultimately improve the economy, eradicate the poverty, that will change the world. Those who are not having their minimum essentials, they will get all of those. So automatically the planet will be reshaped. And The mastermind of this is our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Benny. Now we'll listen our great friend SM Akram Hussain. Akram Hussain, please. Now your turn.
Thank you. Thank you, Engineer Sushanta, for giving me chance. And also thanks to all the panelists and attendee. It's really amazing and also very informative speech from them. And we also enjoyed today's our brother Chris Johnson. He was nicely delivered. Anyway, firstly, I would like to thanks to my God to give me a chance to be a founder of ONPASSIVE. I also remember this day, my blesser and my one of the best friend, Mr. Ripon, he blessed me of this company. I'm so much excited today. Really, it's a historical event of my life. I have noted this day in my diary. I hope everyone will do the same. We are so grateful to our Hyderabad tech team of their entire day-night work. Today's actually this result, what we are feeling now. I also would like to thanks to our great CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. He has given the chance to be a founder of ONPASSIVE to the ordinary person in the globe. So it's really, we are so lucky in the globe who have taken these founderships. Now this is the time for all the founders. We can reshape our who are really unprivileged in any corner of the globe, who will not consider we can easily extend our helping hand to them. Today's present position of ONPASSIVE, we could not think earlier 1 year ago, where we are at this present positions. Just I will say everyone, now we can roughly calculate after 1 year where we will go. So it's not doubt now, it's true that, and present world will also believe ONPASSIVE will not change only for the founders, but also it will change the whole world. Thank you so much, Engineer Sushanta, for giving me a chance. Thank you.
Thank you, Akram Hussain. Thank you so much. Jeanne said it's an emotional day. Definitely, it's an emotional day. It's a crazy day. It's a historical day. It's a exciting day. Whatever you like to say, we can say that, because we are eagerly waiting for this special day, and we just got it. Definitely, we'll nail it and we'll enjoy it by paying our revolutionary product, and definitely will be benefited, no doubt about that. And we also will share our wealth or our benefits to our neighbors, to our family, to our friends. Ultimately, that will spread it to the whole world. So it's a great opportunity, great day to all of us, especially to the founding members. Now I request, we have with us our great friend Nozul Haq. I request Nozul Haq, please come on the screen with your space. Over to Nozul Haq, please.
Thank you, Engineer Sushanta. Thank you, all of my distinguished friends, especially our elder brother Jeffrey Morlock. His speech was very much delightful for us. Our great sister Jeanne Alleva already stated ONPASSIVE Bishwoke Bodle Dibe. Thanks for your Bengali language. Yes, ONPASSIVE will reshape the world. Our great sister Dr. Benny, she has vast knowledge about this topic. We know he is a PhD holder in IT. And today she described a lot from this topic. Today is the historical moment for us. Our beloved CEO says September is remembered. Yes, today we have heard from our beloved CEO a lot of great news for us. Not only as we founding member, customer, reseller, and our next generation will be reshaped through ONPASSIVE. Now, I would like to summarize how ONPASSIVE will reshape the world. My dear friends, I am very much grateful to all of you for being here with in front of you. I am grateful to my host, Engineer Sushanta বিশ্বাস, my friend SM Akram Hussain, Sambodh Patel, Indian founders, Bangladeshi founding members, and all of abroad leaders like Dr. Benny, Jeanne, Alleva, Jeffrey Morlock. Thank you, everyone. And my great sister Rupa for his great translation. You know, ONPASSIVE is a technological company that is developing a suite of fully autonomous products which is using artificial intelligence that will help the world to reshape. We know ONPASSIVE has 1.4 million founding members, already 2 million registered customers and users. Our services to a wide range of people across the globe. And who is the owner of this company? We know our visionary, Mr. Ash. He is working with legally and legacy. Legacy is the main element of a company, and he always maintains the ethics. Why ONPASSIVE changed the world? Because ONPASSIVE has own data center. ONPASSIVE always maintain legacy and ethics, working in the field of fourth industrial revolution. Our beloved Bangladesh government, who is also entered this fourth industrial revolution. Within 2041, Bangladesh will be a smart Bangladesh through ONPASSIVE. I do believe it. ONPASSIVE has own business model like ECMO, we know very well, which is the game changers of our life. ONPASSIVE focus on customer service. We know our customer success department is working 24 hours, 7 days. And we have one-stop service and single sign in and sign out in our ecosystem. ONPASSIVE is committed to innovation and correction to the corruption. ONPASSIVE is constantly developing new products and services, and it is always looking for ways to improve its existing offering. This commitment and emotion help to strong ahead of the competition, stay ahead of the competition, and day by day going to be a giant company. It will help reduce poverty and equality and improve environmental sustainability. We are working all sides. Already our hopeless, not only crowdfunding, it is also working for humanity. We know through ONPASSIVE, our beloved CEO promote peace and understanding. Of course, ONPASSIVE is still too early to buy for sure how to ONPASSIVE will reshape the world. However, this company's mission is to empower people to create a better future. ONPASSIVE is successful in achieving its mission. It has the potential to make a real difference in the world. Our beloved brother, sister, Jeanne Alleva says, are you ready for change? Hi guys, I think we are all ready for the change. And we will change positively. We have to change our mentality under the leadership of our beloved CEO, Mr. S. Mufareh. I am very much proud for being the part of this gigantic company. Thanks, Mr. S, for giving us such type of divine platform. Thank you all of my friends for your kind presence. On behalf of this group, on behalf of Bangladesh community, we are grateful to all of you. See you next webinar. We are now in historic moment. Good night, everyone. See you next webinar. Thank you, Engineer Sushanta. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Nozul Haq. Thank you so much for your nice speech, nice sharings, nice information. Thank you so much. My dear brother Jeffrey, are you staying with us for more 23 minutes?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just enjoying the platform and enjoying the speakers, and I'm telling you, man, I'm loving life right now. That's all. I'm loving life and loving the people here, and I'm just, you're feeding me. This is good stuff. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll listen your bottom lines. Just listening before that, we like to listen 2 or 3 interested attendees. If anyone interested to speak, please raise your hand. Anyone interested to speak 1 or 2 minutes on the topic, you can raise your hand. Otherwise, I'd request Nadul Hassan, please come on with your short space. Is there Nadu? I think he isn't with us. Francis, are you there? Francis Thay. He has left. So, okay. Let's Mr. Amullo De from Poland. Okay. You can go ahead with your space, Amullo De.
নমস্কার, আদাব, শুভ সন্ধ্যা সকলকে। আসলে আমাদের যে এত বছরের যে একটা জার্নি ছিল, যারা 18 সাল থেকে জার্নি করে এসেছেন এবং যারা লাস্ট মোমেন্টে এই কোম্পানির সাথে জার্নির লাস্ট মুহূর্তে যারা অ্যাটেন্ড করতে পেরেছেন, আমরা সকলেই লাকি। সো আমি একজন লাকি, কারণ হলো আজকে সারা ওয়ার্ল্ড আমাদের কোম্পানির মাধ্যমে আমাদেরকে চিনবে। আমাদের কোম্পানি আমাদের যে সারা ওয়ার্ল্ডে যে একটা কারাপশন করার যে একটা মিশন এবং সারা পৃথিবীকে যে অর্থের সাথে সাথে নিজেদের জীবনের মান পরিবর্তনের সাথে সাথে এবং সারা ওয়ার্ল্ড পরিবর্তনের সাথে সাথে যে মানবিক যে কাজে করার সুযোগ করে দিচ্ছেন আমাদের কোম্পানি, এটা অবশ্যই সকলের কাছে প্রশংসনীয়। যদিও এটা অনেকে জানে না, বাট কিছু সময়, কিছু মাস বা কিছুদিন পর সকলে জানতে পারবে। এই জন্য আমরা খুবই প্রাউড ফিল করতেছি। তো আসলে আমাদের এতদিনের অপেক্ষা শেষে আমাদের একের পর প্রাপ্তির পালা, যেটা আমাদের প্রত্যেকটা ফাউন্ডের মৃত্যুর আগ পর্যন্ত আমরা সেই প্রাপ্তিগুলো দেখব, এবং প্রত্যেকটা প্রাপ্তির মধ্যে একটা স্বপ্ন পূরণের প্রাপ্তি, এবং যেটা আমাদেরকে প্রতিনিয়ত উৎসাহিত করবে এবং প্রতিনিয়ত আমাদেরকে সুন্দর একটা সুন্দর লাভ জীবন ধারণের জন্য আমাদেরকে সাপোর্ট করবে। তো অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ অনপ্যাসিভকে, অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ সমস্ত টিম মেম্বার, অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ শ্রদ্ধেয় আমাদের এস স্যারকে।
Thank you, Mr. Amullo De. Thank you so much. Mr. Amullo De said he is very much excited today with the announcement and the offers and the opportunity we have got through ONPASSIVE, and the whole world will be known to us. That is, the whole world will know us as a brand of ONPASSIVE. So we are really happy and happy to be a part of ONPASSIVE, and we are really thankful to our CEO for giving us such a nice opportunity. Sompa Singho De, country name নেই, বলুন, আপনি বলুন। আপনাকে আমি আনমিউট অপশন দিয়েছি, মিস সম্পা সিংহ দে।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার। আমি এই প্রথমবার সুযোগ পেয়েছি কথা বলার জন্য। আমি খুবই নিজেকে ধন্য মনে করছি এত বড় একটা প্ল্যাটফর্মে আমি কথা বলতে পারার জন্য। তো আমি সবার প্রথমে ধন্যবাদ জানাবো সুশান্ত বিশ্বাস স্যারকে, আর তারপরে অবশ্যই অনপ্যাসিভ স্যার, উনি তো আমাদের সবার উপরে বসে আছেন, ওনার তো মানে কোনো কথাই হবে না, ওনার ব্যাপারে তো কোনো কিছু মানে উনি তো সবকিছুর ঊর্ধ্বে, উনি সব ভাবনা চিন্তার ঊর্ধ্বে। আজকে উনি যা অ্যানাউন্সমেন্ট করেছেন, এটা শোনার পরে অ্যাকচুয়াল বুকের মধ্যে স্যার ঘুরঘুর করছে, যে মানে মনে হচ্ছে চোখে জল আসছে, মনে হচ্ছে যেন আমরা একটা সত্যিকারের নতুন পৃথিবী পেতে চলেছি, যে পৃথিবীতে এতদিন বাঁচছি যেন দম বন্ধ হয়ে আসছিল। আমাদের মতো অনেক হাউসওয়াইফ আছে, অনেক মেয়েরা আছে যারা নিজেদের পরিচয়, এমনকি নিজেদের নামটুকু ভুলে যায়। অনপ্যাসিভ আমাদেরকে সেই পরিচয়, সেই নাম করিয়ে দেবে, গোটা বিশ্বের সাথে আমাদের পরিচয় করিয়ে দেবে। আর আমি বেশি কিছু বলতে পারছি না। থ্যাংক ইউ সুশান্ত বিশ্বাস স্যার।
Thank you, Shampa Singhote. I think you are from India. Are you from India, Shampa Singhote? I think she is from India. She is very proud to have chance to speak on this webinar, especially before to this international leader. She is very happy and she feels tears in her eyes with the announcement today we received from our CEO, Mr. Mufareh, and she's so glad that Mr. Ash and ONPASSIVE has changed the lives of so many housewives. They had to known only as a housewife. Now they are all business entrepreneur. So she is very happy to be a part of ONPASSIVE. Thank you so much, Shampa Singhote, for your nice sharing. Mr. Rokon, please. Mr. Rokon, unmute yourself.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম স্যার।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
ধন্যবাদ আজকের প্রোগ্রামের সকল ব্র্যান্ড অ্যাম্বাসিডর এবং হোস্ট স্যার, আমার প্রিয় সুশান্ত স্যার, সকল ব্র্যান্ড অ্যাম্বাসিডরকে জানাই আন্তরিক মোবারকবাদ। আনন্দের বন্যা বইছে ইনশাআল্লাহ। অনেক দিনের গ্লানি, অনেক দিনের যে আশা ভরসা, আশার আলো আজকে জ্বলাইছেন, এটা আমাদের জন্য প্রাপ্তি ছিল। বাংলাদেশের জন্য যে ইঞ্জিনিয়ার সুশান্ত স্যার নিরলস ভাবে মানে কাজ করে গেছেন, তার জন্য ধন্যবাদ জানাই। আরো ধন্যবাদ জানাই বাংলাদেশের সকল লিডারকে, আমাদেরকে এরকম একটা প্ল্যাটফর্মে এতদিন যুক্ত করে রেখেছেন। তো স্যার আরেকটা বিষয় হচ্ছে স্যার, অনেক গ্রুপে একটা বিষয় নিয়ে অনেকে একটু মাতামাতি করছেন স্যার, এই ব্যাপারে যদি একটু বলতে পারেন। সেটা হচ্ছে যে 1 বছর পর ফাউন্ডিং মেম্বার থাকবে না, এই ব্যাপারে অনেকেই নেগেটিভ লেখালেখি করতেছে স্যার, এই ব্যাপারে যদি একটু বলতে পারেন তো বলবেন স্যার। আমরা কিন্তু 100% এস স্যারের সাথে আছি, অনপ্যাসিভের সাথে আছি। ধন্যবাদ স্যার।
Thank you, Mr. Rokon. She has expressed his excitement on the announcement today we received from our CEO Ash Mufareh. We are actually waiting for this golden moment, that a special moment that we got at our morning. So we are really excited. We are proud of ONPASSIVE and our CEO, and he has also thanked all the leaders, and he is also grateful to have a platform like this. Thank you so much, Mr. That our founder position is for 1 year. After 1 year, what will be the rename or other names, we don't know. So we should wait for next announcement, and we should be with the flow and with the process. Definitely we'll be in the good shape and good care of our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Thank you, Mr. Rokon. Thank you so much. Now, Mr. Suman Chandra, you are the
Engineer Sushanta.
not the iPhone. Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, we have a hurricane coming around, so I lost my connection. The time I came back, I lost the co-host, so I couldn't open it. Yeah.
Why are
I'm calling from New Jersey, USA. We are so excited.
Why are you not?
I don't know if if I close my eye yesterday, I don't know. When I close it, I keep dreaming to know if it's real or not. It was something that surprise was too big. I can tell how the leaders were numb. They cannot react. I enjoyed that moment. That means it's very huge. So we are at the good place. Now, I don't know. no words to for the excitement. I don't know what to say. Please tell me. Like you, I think I'm only 6 years old now. Six. Yeah. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I love all the leaders. My sister Jeanne, we gotta meet. Yeah, we gotta meet. I gotta start learning the languages from you. Thank you very much, and Engineer Sushanta. I'm happy, more than happy to be on Passivian. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Nadu, you know that some of the new words will be added in the dictionary and some new phrases also. As said, that some of the new phrases also be available in the new dictionary and on the so you don't need to be worried. You will get more words to utter. Don't worry for that. Okay. Thank you, Nadu. So Suman Chandra, Mr. Suman Chandra, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Engineer Sushanta Vishwas, sir, giving me for the opportunity in this meeting today. Especially thanks our honorable host, Engineer Sushanta, sir, all course panelists and global founding member and brand ambassador, my dear friends. I am your friends. I am very happy join with us in this meeting today. I am Suman Chandra speaking from Thakurgan, Bangladesh. I am fired up because we are part of ONPASSIVIANS. I am very happy in this meeting today join with us our lovely CEO Mr. Mufareh, visionary person. Big announcement in this today. Very incredible day in this life all to all. Thank you, sir. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Suman Chandra, for your nice words. Really, we are excited. We are fired up with the announcement from our CEO, Mr. Mufareh. Mr. Anandajyoti Chakma, you are the last one, please. Anandajyoti Chakma. Anandajyoti Chakma, please unmute from your device. Oh, sorry, I think he's out of. Okay. Now, we are almost end of the program. Again, I would request our great leader, Jeffrey Morlock, for your closing remarks. We will conclude the webinar. After you, again, we will listen to our leader, our friend, Jeanne Alleva. Then we will close.
Wow, I'm getting a lot of closing remarks today. Oh man, alive. This has been an absolutely wonderful session. I know that I've been listening intently, and it's so good to see and to hear what's in our hearts and minds and where we're going. And if we can, if we can just take some time to really appreciate, that would be my message. Appreciate where we are right now on the way to where we're going, because we are, we've talked about climbing Mount Everest and the base camps along the way. And if you go back and you look at ONPASSIVE over the last 4 years, you can pretty much pick where those base camps are. And those are the tops. Those are the tops. And every time we hit a top and we kept ascending, we hit a new top. So it's kind of interesting to think of today, September 1st, 2023, as not only a new beginning, but it's also a new top. Kind of paradoxical, but it absolutely is, in that we are now going over the top. We're going over and we are flowing into a commercial atmosphere, into a commercial arena. And that's going to open up so many things for us. But let's keep in mind, first and foremost, let's keep ONPASSIVE, Mr. Mufareh and his family, the tech teams, all the engineers, keep them, lift them in prayer, keep them in your thoughts, speak good of them and bless them, because now the real work begins. Because as soon as we put one product into the commercial arena, we're going to have to stabilize that product. We're going to have to stabilize the platform. And that means everything it is connected to. all the financials, the AI automation, every bit of that. And these techs are going to be working overtime for us to ensure that this goes the way it should be. So now we're really getting into the thick of it. Now we should really be able to appreciate where we are and where we're going, what that means for us individually and for our families, as well as the entire globe. Eventually, we're going to see it being picked up as things get shared. So just bless those around you. Bless your family, bless your friends. I mean, and bless Mr. Mufareh's family. Speak good of them, of Onpassive, because we're heading into it, folks. It's a brand new day, and it's a day to remember, and we're going to be talking about this day for a long time. So enjoy it. God bless all of you. Thank you so much, Sushanta, for this platform, for the speakers. I've been touched, and well, some say I was touched before. So
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your closing words, finishing words, or the bottom lines. Yes, we are climbing to the top, and I think this is our first base camp. We have reached at our first base camp, and we are so excited with only one product. But we know the series of products, series of services, tools are coming. So how excited we'll be in future, we can just imagine right now. Definitely we have to have the patience. We are gonna have the new OES ecosystem that may take some time to stabilize. So we have to have that patience. We should not be so hurry that to pay our first O-Connect. Definitely we will have sufficient time. We'll do very calm and cool mind, and everything will be fine. And we definitely pray for our forest team and to our tech teams and marketing teams, all the teams, they're working for us. Thank you so much. Now, Mr. Baharul Islam, you are the last one. Please share your feedback. Ask to, please. Go ahead. Baharul, India. Okay. Namaskar.
দাদা আমি এমনি শেয়ারিং তো সেরকম না, আমি একটা কথা জিজ্ঞাসা চাইছিলাম।
আজকে তো পাবলিক ওয়েবিনার, নো কোশ্চেন। আপনার যদি কোনো কিছু শেয়ার করার থাকে প্লিজ ইউ ক্যান
শেয়ার করার দাদা কিছু নাই, আর শেয়ার মানে আর কি শেয়ার করব।
তাহলে Sunday there is a question answer, so you should join and ask your question. Today there is no question, please.
ঠিক আছে দাদা।
Okay, thank you so much. Actually, we are so happy that we don't have much questions. I think someone have some tiny questions that is not so important. Now, again, I would request Jeanne, Alleva for your closing remarks.
Thank you so much, Engineer Sushanta. Like Jeffrey said, this is a time for us to just breathe. Just breathe, appreciate, and know that we have been blessed beyond measure. We are in the best place in the world. We're still essentially the beta testers, the ones holding the vision for what Ash is creating in perpetuity, right? Forever and ever and ever. They're always going to be developing more solutions. And I think it remains our job, our privilege to hold those visions, to hold the company through any kinds of stabilizing, bumps in the road, anything that it might be going through. It's our honor and privilege to hold strong, to keep the vision strong through all of that, and just smile. Like, we are so blessed, and it's hard to put into words the feeling of today. Like, is it really here? Is it really happening? It's really happening. It is really here. It is a real company, real people, real products, real mission, and we're going to do it and do it together. And we are, it's just incredible what is about to happen to the world. And we each individually and as a group get to play a part in it. We are going to change the world together. Thank you, Mufareh. Thank you, ONPASSIVE. Let's get out there and do this thing. Get in there, activate your accounts, get ready to roll, because we have work to do. Thank you so much. Dhanawad.
Thank you, Jeanne. Thank you. You have said that it's happening, but I should say it has already happened. So we are really, really so excited, so fired up. We are ready. And you know, one thing I like to share, that our Ash, our CEO, is so generous. We prayed, we requested him to do the payment from Bangladesh with our local currency. And he has sent a message, so incredible, so nice message. And that is helpful for all the world, all the community across the globe. That is, we would able to pay. He has written that we would able to pay on the currency. We would able to pay on the currency, and the system will do the exchange. So how nice and how strong, how powerful technology company. Oh my God, that is beyond our imagination. Actually, we are not experienced with any other company like ONPASSIVE. So we are not feeling the difference from the traditional company. It is actually unique, different from any other traditional company on this earth. It's very, very unique, and we are really, really proud to be a part of this company. Our life is going to be changed, and definitely we are keeping legacy for our next generation too. Thank you so much. With this, I like to conclude today's webinar, wishing all of you best of luck with good health and happiness. Enjoy the time, and good night to everyone. We are so in it to win it. Thank you so much.
It is.